third floor, and just like the basement, this is the Senate committee hearing room hallway, and they have the same thing with the boards up here. So I actually have a bill. I represent an animal welfare client. Consumer protection for dog and cat purchase is up today, which is a big deal. So trying to figure that one out.
The other one.
All right, cool. And every day I have to go get calendars and a status sheet, which is how I keep track of what bills are out there and see what bills have been introduced, and also get calendars, which basically run through the agenda of the day. This is the House chamber and the House gallery, and from here you can watch what's happening. So this is the Hall of Presidents. Every single painting is done by the same guy. There's some pretty good ones, but there are also some kind of creepy ones, like Gerald Ford. It looks like he's up to no good. And then the dome, which being on the third floor, you get a pretty good look at it. And down below you can see the rotunda, and we'll head down there in a second. Up to something, so.
Yeah, he does look a little mischievous there.
A little devious though. And then the new joke here that one of the stained glass guys all the way on the right looks like Martin Sheen from The West Wing. So, and if you look down, you can see the entrance to the Senate.
And they're in session as well.
Yep, and these are all lobbyists. All the lobbyists hanging out by the rail. We basically call it, we're on the rail. And if we're going to meet someone, we'll just say, hey, meet me on the rail at whatever time. They call this rose onyx, which technically isn't right. It's calcium calcite, which is chalk. So people don't want to hear me say that, but I had the state geologist come in and say, no, that's just chalk. So. But yeah, marble from Marble, Colorado. Beautiful brass. Really pretty place to go. The Senate gallery over here. Everything in the House is green. Everything in the Senate is red. The Senate is the upper chamber because each member represents more constituents. So there are 65 in the House and 35 members in the Senate. And they just started second reading.
Senate Bill 15, legislators put before State concerning the stipend for veteran service organization that provide full service control and reduce for veterans. Senate Bill 38.
So at the end of session, actually the last day of session, they will go to the very, very top, to the top railing, which the public cannot access. And they will drop a rubber band ball about the size of a volleyball. And it's actually like the only cool thing we do all year here. But yeah, it's fun. It bounces probably like 40 feet back up, and we go over here. This is the governor's office, right here. And I'm a little surprised the doors are closed. Usually the doors are open, and you can see it. But, yeah, so first floor is where the governor lives. Second floor is where the legislature lives. And actually, this is where the governor holds a lot of his press conferences. So almost any press conference you see inside is going to be in the West Foyer, which is this. And, if you look all the way across, you can see the city and county building and Civic Center Park. Which, oh, the statue's gone. Huh. Interesting. Go back up to the old Supreme Court chambers. They used to have every branch of government in the Capitol. Now it's just two, the legislative and executive. But the old Supreme Court used to live here as well. until they moved across the street, which I don't know when that happened. We call this the quiet side of the lobby. It's where you can actually talk and hear people, because there can get a pretty good din over there where it's tough to talk.
It's just that the Senate business is more high stakes typically than as the upper chamber.
It
More going on over there.
It depends. I think it runs the gamut, probably issue to issue. This is the old Supreme Court chamber. They just redid this. I think it's the prettiest room in the building. And it's locked, but yeah, it's gorgeous. I always like this room the best. I think they have the coolest stained glass.
Who would do that? Who would promulgate legislation that would take people that are victims of crime and now make them criminals? Who would do that? Who would promulgate laws that make the innocent and those that are victims now have to answer legal charges? So, ladies and gentlemen, we need amendments to this legislation.
So those are sergeants. They're the one in the red jackets. So you can see the chief sergeant over here sitting down with Frank. They make sure that both chambers stay safe. And usually what we do is we hand them the cards in the lobby, and they take them to the representative or senator. And if they want to come out, because we say, hey, listen, I want to talk to you about this bill. Sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. But he's the one who hands them the card to get their attention. But yeah, this is committee room. So this is kind of the first step for all bills before they go to the floor. So Senator Quorum, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
This is a copyrighted face.
Yeah, so he's trademarked his faces. So yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah, he's only got 4 fingers, so he likes to have fun with that one, which is always fun for us too. Cool. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Thank you. So funny people. We got some characters here. But yeah, that's committee room. That's where public testimony happens, and that's where we get to, as APA, testify, say our piece, either advocate for or against the bill.
Okay.